Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The General Hospital soapbox this week is a little different. The initial portion that I penned prior to Friday's pivotal event, I made the decision to leave things as they were since everything still functioned, but that Friday marked a significant change in the game. It was intriguing to observe who was shaky and who still had faith in Jason. Many viewers believed that Sonny should have trusted Jason, as I mentioned last week, but he wasn't sure what to believe given the information at his disposal, that Dante had been shot, that Jason had remained gone, and that he was on the roof with the sniper. In light of all the people close to him who have recently betrayed him, I found that to be reasonable. The best answer, in my opinion, came from Sonny and Ava's discussion of how Sonny's concerns started to set in when he returned from Nixon Falls home to discover that Jason had started dating Carly. And my goodness, they aren't even making any indications right now that Ava and Sonny are going to get together. I was nearly picturing a rerun of Carly entering Sonny and Nina's bed on the Haunted Star when Christina advised Nina to reach out to Sonny this week. Joss's hypocrisy reached unprecedented heights. After confronting her mother about the atrocities Jason had previously committed on Sonny's behalf, she dumped Dex for nearly killing Cyrus. This week, she has stood by Jason's side and maintained his innocence. I can't stop laughing at this girl. After angrily assaulting Christina for Sonny's betrayal and telling her that they were both mistaken about Jason, she told Michael that Sonny wasn't deserving of Jason's devotion. She only made one statement that I agreed with. Molly's prosecution of Jason constituted a conflict of interest. If not Dex, you'd be better off without Joss. As the spring semester draws to a close, perhaps Joss and Trina should go on a lengthy summertime ladies' trip to Europe. After that, Dex can focus on his PCP training, which is, I believe, where this was all going. That's the only way to ensure his safety, especially in the event that he collaborates with Dante. The sequences starring Danny and Jake were excellent, and poor Aiden was once more thrust into the center. Among all of his siblings, he is always the odd man out. But what truly struck home was Sam's rage at Jason for allowing Danny to assist him, and for requesting that Danny keep it a secret from Sam. Kelly Monaco gave a performance deserving of a Daytime Emmy, taking down Jason. Once more, I believe she conveyed her views quite well, but many viewers felt that she overreacted. Sam has had to raise Danny for the bulk of his life because Jason has been assumed dead twice. He has no idea what problems Danny is facing, and he runs the risk of getting Danny into major legal trouble. Sam's announcement to Danny that she and Jason no longer shared trust was the huge wow moment. And could these kids have been any alike? With his blonde hair, Jake is the only one who stands out. It was intriguing that Jason trusted Anna more than Diane to tell the truth about Kate's. He could have informed Diane that she would have to do as her client instructed, and that she could not utilize any of what he had told her in court. Naturally, the biggest surprise came when Jason discovered that, in a past life he can't recall, he and Kate's were pals. I was thrilled to see that Anna shared his outrage about Kate's manipulation of Jason, and I can't wait for them to confront each other. Although I don't usually like Jason, even I was moved when he had to pause after finding out about Britt, and when he saw the note from Monica telling him that she thought highly of him. Along with Sam's absence, Sonny's non-attendance at Jason's hearing made a strong signal. What a brilliant line. I thought Molly had argued that Jason had a rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt. But what judge in their right mind would give Jason any bail at all, much less one that the Quartermains could afford? When Joss said she hoped Michael had brought his checkbook, Michael had a nice response as well. Always bring it with you to court. The episode that aired on Friday really blew the lid off everything we thought we knew. Let's begin by discussing Valentine and Brennan's years-long collusion. Whoa, what a surprising turn of events. Although we already knew that Valentine was connected to Pikeman from his time in the WSB, we didn't realize how close. It seems like we haven't seen the last of Brennan, so I'm glad we got to see him again. But with Brennan behind bars, Valentine has stepped forward and assumed control of Pikeman. That was one I did not anticipate. Since Valentine's introduction years ago, I have cherished his redemption story. Therefore, I must admit that I'm still processing my sentiments about this. Now that we know, as Brennan put it, he's always been a little devilish. Perhaps quite a bit. This plot seems like it might tragically result in Valentine's departure. It was also noteworthy that Valentine lost his cool at the mention of Anna, wishing for her to never learn of his involvement with Pikeman. Nina, what about her? You're attempting to murder her spouse. Perhaps soon-to-be ex-husband who... We now know why Sonny has been acting the way he has since Valentine told his accomplice about his plan for Sonny. Valentine is essentially experiencing episodes because he has arranged for some of his bipolar medication to be placebos. This explains his paranoia, his tendency to cut people out of his life, his problems with trust, and why he even trusts Ava of all people. In the Friday episode, Carly repeated all of that and said, "What's happened to you?" I think it's strange that she, of all people, hasn't surmised by now that he isn't taking his medication. Perhaps she will soon. She presented all the information, she hasn't connected the dots, but he's going insane again. And then there's Ava. It still amazes me, but poor Ava. Considering what transpired with Morgan, she should also notice the warning flags. Or is she oblivious to her sentiments because she is falling for Sonny? She will feel foolish after all is said and done, and it will remind her of the Kevin/Ryan scandal all over again. However, some fans already believe Ava is complicit in the plan and is collaborating with Valentine to get rid of Sonny. But why? Once more, Avery's father is Sonny, and Lena has been her only friend. I simply don't see that happening. But at least now that we know, when it's revealed that Sonny isn't taking his medication, there might be a chance for him to end up back with Nina. Given that she witnessed his manic episodes in Nixon Falls firsthand, Nina may be the one to challenge his medications. This week, I'll leave you with one more thought. Given everything we now know, what connection is there between Austin's murder and all of this? Why did Ava receive one of the purloined USB firearms? Why was there a message with the Polaroids that said, "You are welcome," attached to it? Will all of that be ignored, along with Austin, as if he didn't exist, by the new writing regime? Or given that he and Ava do collaborate, and that he may have purchased Windermere from her, was it Valentine who carried out those actions? I'll let you think about that. I have to think about it too. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below, whether you agree with mine or not. See the gallery below for the soap performers we've lost so far in 2024 before you leave.